Hey guys, it's Diddy Goops back with another video. What are we on? Episode number 29, maybe? I'm getting up there. Ooh, I feel like I've seen this flag before, but I can't place my finger on it. It's Chile. Chile from South America. And we're in an advanced French variation. Whoa. And now this is something I haven't seen in a long time. I don't think I've seen it ever. I think it's in the book, but I just don't get the practice for it. You know what I mean? I think takes should be good. Takes does make sense. I think h5 is also an idea. And of course there's knight c3. I think I'm going to go ahead with knight c3. Okay. Okay. We got knight f3, or not knight c3, knight c6. He got knight f3, and he's just protecting this pawn. Of course, if I take, he's going to take with the knight. If I take back here, he takes with the queen. And I don't know how good that is for me. I guess there's no more pawn on this square. But I still want to keep an eye out for this move right here. Or maybe I have to get a knight out here. Or a knight up here. Regardless, I think knight e7 should be a good move. I think I'm going to try it out. Of course, if you go somewhere like this, I think I have this move right here. Interesting. Ooh, I think we can just play here. And of course, if he takes, I take back. And now maybe we are threatening some a5 ideas. a5, if he goes here, takes, he has takes here. Oh, wait. Now do I have this move? Or not this move, sorry. This move, just taking with the pawn. I think so. Okay, he just castled. So he's scared of nothing. He's scared of nothing. Dude is not scared. We could just go bishop here, I guess. That's a move. If we go queen here, he probably has to play this move to keep this protected. Let's see. I wish we could just teleport our pawn to h4, but I don't think that works. I think bishop e7 is a good move, though. But maybe this is also just as solid of a move. I guess right now he's not threatening to take our pawn. In the future, we could put it on c4, c5 if needed. But I don't see anything just yet. Interesting. Okay, a3. What's up with a3? What's the point of a3? Is it just asking for an a5 to be played? a5, remember this is a double-edged sword, as we learned. But right now he can't play this knight move here, so we should be good with that. You could play bishop here. But maybe we just castle at that point. And if he takes, we take back. And I think our pawn should be happy on this square. So I think this is okay. This time it's okay. And I don't see his knight getting to the square for a bit. Actually, he could gambit a pawn with like this. I take, he takes. This pawn isn't actually very solid, which is now why I might be starting to doubt this move. Because he can play c3, and I think I will have to take. And I'm up a pawn, but... Okay, he played rook here. I think I'm just going to castle. But if I castle, there's always ideas of this pin. So if I castle, he might play a4. But right now, this should just be a free pawn, so not a threat. So I think this is fine. Let's go ahead and do that. And we actually have this move. But after takes, queen takes, he takes, I take. It's hard to see a way for him to win this pawn back, which is why it's kind of appealing to me. It would be so nice to win this pawn, though, wouldn't it? He brings the knight over here, so I've got to think about this move here now to stop this from happening. Looking back into this, if he takes, I take. Queen is being attacked. If he goes here and I take here, he still has this, takes here. It doesn't seem to work because of this rook already being moved. So maybe not. I'm thinking about bringing this rook here so we can play this move, but don't really see it. If we go here and he takes, we have to take with this rook to stop this from happening. But it just feels like it's not good for our pawn structure, honestly. So maybe not. Queen here, if he goes knight here, and I go here, can he take? I take back, queen takes, just seems risky. This must be a move, but it's also just very risky, so I don't know if I want to play it. But, oh man, it would be nice to take away this queen from this pawn, wouldn't it? So if I get this pawn over here, he will take. And I want to take back with this bishop, which means that I have to defend this beforehand, but it's messy because even then I still has ways to take. But what if I go here? He doesn't really have a way to move away this piece. And so we could be confirming a trade, but actually we will just take back, so it doesn't make much sense at all. So that doesn't work. Looking at this move, yeah, I think this move is still something, so we'll go ahead and play it. If we can play here, there's, I guess, that. Of course, if he goes here, we just push, and it's as if it would just be a bad move. Oh, no, wait, he just won this pawn back, didn't he? Did we miss this? We might have missed it. I have this move, but queen here. Then I think I can go here. So let's do queen here. Oh, okay, he is wanting to push. I could go here. If he pushes here, I take, he takes, I take. I think I will push here. Okay, and he backed up, so I can move my queen here if he pushes, and we take a pawn. He takes, I take. Oh, it doesn't work. Maybe I just go back and go all the way here. will push. We're not in the greatest position right now. I think this was forced. There's no other square for knight. And even if we brought this queen here instead, I don't think we can take. Nope. Take. And then my queen is just staring. Oh, wait, do we have this? No, but he has... So, I'm thinking, like, if we had a queen here, and then he pushed, can I take? He has this move here. And then maybe I can play this, pinning it to this queen, and adding an attacker at the same time. Though, he does have this move right here. And that's when it sort of falls apart. Interesting. I want to go here now, because if he takes, I have to set a pin on the queen. And I feel like this shuts down a lot of things for him. It shuts down his bishop. And he is still going forward with this, so I think we just take here. But I'm not worried. After it takes back here, I can go... Whoa! My opponent is good at the game? Is that possible? Wow, that's insane. He just opened up a line. I think I want to sack here. I have a really strong center. Interesting. I could go here and just remove all the defenders. But he has this move eventually. I don't know if I want to open up this bishop either. Let's go ahead and play this move. Maybe we can make something on this side of the board. We also only have a minute left in the game. Yeah, I think this should be okay. Bishop should come all the way down here, but I think after this move I should be safe. Of course, if he just plays this, I think I can just play this, and again, I'm safe. He might try some funny stuff. Oh, okay, I lost a bit of a pawn. That's fine, though. Let's go here. Didn't realize we lost that pawn, actually. So that was a bit of a mistake, but still very playable. If he goes here, we have this fork. And if he tries to bring this, we have the other piece here to protect everything. I missed this pawn hanging. We just played b4. And maybe we should move this queen here first, actually. Go ahead here. You got 20 seconds, so I think we might just end up losing on time, but this is such a cool position. Oh, if we take back here, though, he has this move, which could be just brilliant. So maybe we have to play this. No, we have to play here first. So we covered these squares. Okay. Unfortunately, I don't think we have time to play this out. It gets tough here. It gets incredibly tough here. But it's going to be hard to keep playing this. We're down a pawn. And I don't actually see how we can progress at all. Yeah, just out of time. And I feel like there was actually, at this point, maybe it's playable. It's still really tough, but that was a fun game. Let's go ahead to the analysis over here, because that was a fun game. And apparently White did have the advantage the entire game, but that's fine. Because this is a book move, and he played here. So I should have played h5. I knew h5 was a move at some point, but I played here, and then knight g6 makes sense. I took, because that's just a free pawn. And it's slightly good for me, but yeah, a6, I played a5. Castling also works. Castled. And this is a bit of a mistake, because he wins back the pawn. Now, over here, what other moves were there? So a4 is second best. And that's, no, not anymore. Maybe he'll come back, though. But a4 was the second best, just stopping this completely. And maybe that's what I should have played. f6, though, is also a good idea, apparently. But after this takes, I take queen takes. It gets a little confusing. It's a very interesting position where I am down a pawn, but I guess we're able to just defend everything still. It says queen c7, not even take backs. Take backs gives him too much, I guess, activity, so we don't want to just take back. But queen c7 is what we're supposed to do, and of course if he takes, what do we take back with? Let's see. With the rook. I guess apparently both work. Both are equally as good. But if we take this piece, we have a really strong position. And actually, we're not down a pawn. We gave back the pawn that he gambited earlier. So now we're not going to lose this pawn. And I guess this bishop is just so strong, covering the g7 square so that our king is just completely safe. This is interesting. c4 and d takes c3 is coming up. Oh, en passant, right. I don't know why he would want to do this. We can just take with a bishop, right? Oh, he has knight g5, and this actually throws everything away because we need this bishop to stop this move, or else he's coming in with a checkmate, and the only way to stop this now is by giving up loads of material. And by loads, I mean pawns and kings and rooks, and now your king's just going to be in the open, so that doesn't work. So that's what, but wow, this is an interesting position. I played rook b8, which is a mistake. I played here, and he played h4. a4 is the right move here. I kick him away, and then I come back, and it still likes f6. It still likes f6. That's what should have been played. This is also a very interesting move. This knight is really safe. If he takes, it's giving me doubled isolated pawns, which is scary. But after like something like this is just completely safe for me. Yeah, so h6 and oh, g5, 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 and we're threatening to play f4, trapping this queen. Wow, wow. g5 and likes sacking over here, which makes sort of sense. He has a lot of ways to just win this piece back anyways, so. But wow, that's interesting. But we did not play that. We played here, which is still excellent. And we took. He took with this pawn, which is a mistake. And it's a mistake. Okay, this was also a blunder, but it's not too bad. But we were supposed to play f4. And his queen just going to reposition to g4. Makes sense. And bishop d6. If he takes, then yeah. And we win a pawn! h6 and g5 is necessary. You can't play g6 or else he has sack, you take, and then... Oh, well, you can't even take back. That's where it gets tough. You just have to run to h6, and it's a little confusing. Not very good. But you play g5. If he plays rook g1, it's fine. You can probably just take this pawn. Knight takes e5 is up there. And after takes, I take... Rook takes, and then I move over. We're up a pawn, and our pieces are very controlling. After takes here as well, we can for sure win a pawn. So that's interesting, but that's what we missed. We put bishop d6 is brilliant. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. But wow, I took here though. He went there. Bishop d6 is a miss apparently because f4 still works. f4. Let's say he just keeps it. Okay, let's say he goes back to g2. Then what? Queen c7. And then I guess you have all this coming in. Let's see, rook e1. Yep, rook e1, and then you have e5 check, king h2, and then rook f6. And then you play around this pawn because he just opened up his king, and you're just going to take advantage of it. But I missed that. And f4 is brilliant. Okay. I played b5, b4, trying to make something happen on the queen side, but it starts to get a little tough over here. Rook h to d8 is a mistake. Yeah, apparently, yeah, we were supposed to take over here and just open stuff up, which makes sense because he's about to crush our king side, so we got to crush his queen side, but it gets really tough at this point. But wow, this is interesting, and this is a line that I haven't seen in a while. The Nimzowitsch Gambit. So going back to the beginning, where did we really mess up the first time? I think yeah, over here. I should have played. It likes f6, that's true, but I think a4 is a much easier move to spot. So I think I should play a4, where he just can't even go here. I missed that completely. I thought I'd just push him away, but it doesn't really work. Yeah, a4 played now. But f6, it just likes f6 so much. And of course, we got to see bishop. Oh, I guess it wasn't here. Where was it? Oh, it was after. Wait, what? I'm so confused. It said it wanted to play bishop to d6, but I can't remember where. Yeah, I can't remember where that line was, where we play bishop d6, but... Oh, I think it was here, where after this, and then if he goes queen g4, then you play bishop d6. Yep, there's a line. Bishop d6, brilliant. But we missed it. It's unfortunate. Wow, that's insane. So that's what we were supposed to do. But I think, yeah, I think our mistake started with not playing a4 earlier. Because with rook b8, it's a mistake, yeah, and he plays here, and he's able to win this pawn back. If we play a4 right here, we keep our thing for our advantage for a bit more. Of course, if he plays here and I take, he can take back with this knight now, but he has an isolated pawn here, and I think this should be decent for us. He likes rook a4. Oh, and that's a way to that's an impressive way to just add a defender. Rook a4. What if he plays bishop here? That's what I'm seeing. And then rook c4. Okay. Now I'm starting to go a little crazy because after takes, you take back. And your queen is not defending this pawn, so it's all good. You are down material, but the ancient says that black still has a slight edge because after you go here, you have b5, and then you're I guess you're just threatening to just come in with a knight and then just do something, right? So this is interesting. So we saw later in the game that our opponent got a really strong knight, but we here could have played like b5, and then push here with b4, and of course if he takes, we take back. This pawn's in danger, and we want to take here and get a knight on the square. And this knight's going to attack this square, and it's going to stop this rook from coming in through e3, h3. That's interesting. See, that's something that I just completely missed. I would not have thought about that, but a4 should have been played earlier, and I think that was our mistake. So a4 is a double-edged, or a5 it was a double-edged sword, but it was good. It was okay. We could have just castled apparently, but we should have played a4 right here. That's what we needed to do. We missed it, and then the game started spiraling just slowly out of our control, and my opponent started encroaching into my territory. He got a brilliant move by giving up this rook, which is amazing. But yeah, that was a really fun game, and it's nice to see the Nimzowitsch Gambit every once in a while, and I missed it. I haven't seen it. I don't think I've ever seen it in a real game. I've seen it in the book, but it's been so long since I've seen the book, and I've never seen it in the game that I was just completely like unknown. It was very unfamiliar, but wow, that was fun. This queen coming out so early is cool though. But I think that should be all for this game, and I'll go ahead and end the recording. So see you guys later. Bye bye.